woke up with the world on my mind. Coffee's brewing, we're on the grind.
I really like your cup.
Thanks. This actually I bought from a exhibition in my own building. And when I got it, so that woman sent me pictures because when I went, she didn't have it, but she had it on the display. And I said, I want this cup. And then Tarun was like, what will you do of a pink cup, this, that? And now this is also his favorite cup.
So cute.
Yeah,
And it
it
looks
comes
like-
with
like- It comes with a plate.
like a saucer.
So nice. What do you
What's
drinking?
up? I am drinking Americano. Did I tell you last time that I got coffee grounded from Nandan Coffee and it has changed my life. It is so good.
Really?
It is really good. Now I don't know if it's the coffee or if it's the grind for the machine that we have because we've been struggling with the grind.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, but oh my god, this grind is perfect. So making this or the iced Americano, I think I'm only waking up for that in general.
But did you try the coffee I sent you?
Oh, I finished that already.
Did you like it?
I liked it. It was very nice. The first coffee or something, no? The one with cherry.
First crack or something.
First crack. Yeah. I finished that also. But again, it was having the same issue, the grind issue.
Oh,
This is
okay. I
like
think,
the perfect grind.
I think I get you because even I'm trying to use those reusable pods for coffee,
Yeah,
and I've
yeah.
been using that fine grind one from that
Yeah.
that brand, that First Crack, and I've been on it. I've been buying it back to back for the last 3 times, so
Yeah.
like 4 months, 6 months like that. We just got over, and I bought this Lavazza's
Ah.
coffee, ground coffee, and
Yeah.
now the coffee's coming out like properly.
Oh,
I'm not having a machine problem because I was also
yeah.
facing a
You
machine
were
problem.
facing the machine problem, I know, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been facing it since we got it because I've been
Yeah.
trying to use reusable pods. I think the
Yeah.
grind needs to be really fine
Yeah.
for this to work. Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah.
facing. I mean, I also cleaned it. Maybe that's why it's working. I don't know, but just
Yeah, even we did that twice. But still, I mean, the grind really matters. And it also matters in pods. Like the Starbucks pods, they work perfectly fine. But remember the
Yeah.
pods that we had got for Coffee Rave?
caramelly.
Yeah, they don't work at all. They just don't work at all. So, my
I think I
god.
agree with you. And you know what I realized? How to fix that? I realized how to fix that.
Oh.
The sticker on top, right?
Yeah.
That is thick.
So it does not.
Pierce through properly. So I realized
Yeah.
a trick which I've started doing, which is taking a toothpick and just like not poking, just like rubbing it on it so it becomes weaker.
Smart.
And then it comes out better. So that's my trick nowadays. Like I'm doing too many things just to have like a nice cup of coffee.
Nice
in the
cup
morning.
of coffee. And you're not drinking one right now.
Yes, yeah, because I've not been able to sleep for. It's gonna be a week, okay, like almost a week since I'm just having sleep problems, and it's like the first night I kept waking up, and I mean I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep till 3, and I
Yeah.
actually ended up writing an article on the protest because
I
it was
know.
really triggering me that night, and I was just
Yeah.
like, what are we doing? Why are we? What can I do to help and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I wrote that article. I posted it at
Yeah.
like 1 a.m. because of that.
I know.
just want it out of my system. I sent it to you immediately, right?
Yeah, I read it. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
But
and
since then, you haven't been able to sleep. That's been more than a week now, I think.
it was Wednesday night last week.
Yeah, my god.
Because
Yeah,
Thursday. Yeah,
No,
Thursday
no, go
my trainer had come and I couldn't
Yeah.
wake up, right? Like
Oh
because
my
I
God.
went to bed like at 3 a.m. He came at 6:30 and I was like, I can't sleep. So
Yeah.
I didn't go, and then in the morning, then later on I texted him. I told him I've been feeling really anxious and I couldn't sleep, so I couldn't wake up, and all that. That's why I couldn't come in the morning and all that. And he just went like, "Is it because of the protest?" And I was like, "Is it because you're watching too much news?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am actually, because I was constantly on Twitter, so I was
Yeah.
like, obviously, what can you do from an office, right?
Yeah,
you
I
constantly
agree.
on Twitter, so I was just
Yeah.
getting updates and." um, is getting really like worrying, right? Because that time there was a lot of lathi charge stuff that had just happened, like
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, go. So it was like it's really
Yeah.
bad. And yeah, so then he told me, don't watch the news. You need to sleep. This is also better. You need to take care of your body, like that, mind and body, whatever. Take care of
Right.
yourself first and all that. And I was like, okay. Then I sent him the link that, oh, I couldn't sleep, so I ended up writing this article. He read it and he was like, oh, well written and all, whatever. Then, cut
Yeah.
to Friday night. He tells me, forget what I said yesterday, which is Thursday. I think we should also go to the protest. And then he's
Yeah.
telling me what are the information do we need, so to not
Yeah.
to be aware of like what happens at a protest, like lawyer's
yeah,
name,
yeah.
police officer's name.
Yeah.
Like, do we need like a politician's name, it's like a sympathetic politician, like local politician, stuff like that. He made a list on a Google list, like, and he shared it with
Nice.
me, and then he's created a very big group on WhatsApp, and he shared first my article, and then like
Wow.
what are your rights, you should know what happens in the protest, and then he shared
Very
that link and
nice.
all, and
Amazing.
full on planning happening, Friday, Saturday, and then Saturday that guy quits.
Which guy
So-
quits? Oh, Pradhan. Yeah.
So once he quits, then we're like, oh, do we need to go?
No, too
Yeah.
much effort went into
Yeah,
it.
then we realized,
No,
okay, we
but
don't need to
you know what has really made me happy about this protest is how people have come together to really ask for this resignation, for accountability, for more transparency. And in the last decade, like, I mean, I'm very openly against this government, and in the last decade, honestly, and then the CA also happened, and I was like a part of it because at that time I was on campus, right? I was working on campus, and so obviously our campus was super active and all of that, so I was a part of it. So, but since then and a little before that, maybe it's been a decade now, I've been feeling very politically exhausted. Like, really, like, ideologically, politically exhausted, because it's just that what do you do? Like, how do you change things? And then coming from that background of social activism, studying social movements, and studying democracy, studying transparency, and all of that, I had just lost hope, to be very honest. I was like, oh my god, the country has gone to the dogs. Nothing's gonna change. No one's really gonna bother about what's happening to the country. And when, and when CJP as a movement, I wouldn't say it's a party, but when it started, it was a meme and a retaliation to what was told that, the youth are like this, they are cockroaches, this, that. And then as a meme in retaliation, it started. I was just, so I have a friend who works with this organization that actually works with youth on building democracy, accountability, etc. So I've been a part of a lot of her work, and she told me about this, and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. A, because it's the age of social media, and two, like, someone picked it up and reacted to it in a very fun way. Like, it was fun to react that way, but I was like, okay, this is great and people are following and all of that, but it will sort of die down because social media, like, today it's X, tomorrow I'll be Y. So I wasn't too hopeful, but when people really started gathering and the call for protest happened, I actually felt good. I'm genuinely, I was overstimulated through the week when everything was happening, because there was so much news coming in, so many people coming in and all of that. I was definitely feeling overstimulated. This also I want to read, that also I want to read. But internally I was feeling something is happening. There is some silver lining, some ray of hope. And yeah, so I think that's how I've been really looking at this protest since the beginning, and I've been kind of a little more hopeful that the youth are doing, and we are not youth anymore. That is making me sad, obviously, that we are not a part of that youth. But, and that's what I was talking to my partner also about, and he's like, what youth, we are also youth. And I'm like, Bro, listen, people who are protesting right now, they're 21 years old. They're almost or maybe more than a decade younger to me. So, what are you saying that you are the youth? But yeah, I've been feeling
Yeah.
hopeful.
So, you know, when the CJI made that remark, I read it like on that day, right?
Immediately.
Before CJP became
Oh,
a
man.
movement, because
You should have
I
started.
no, so I read it and it triggered me a little bit because I
Yeah.
was also unemployed for some time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not because of lack of effort, or not because and also because not because I'm not educated, right? It was
Yeah.
like COVID had happened and I was just trying to figure out my life and all
Yeah.
that. So I know the struggle and the stigma of being unemployed, especially like an internal thing, right? Whatever society says is also there, but what you think about yourself and your value and your worth at that time is also like it was a difficult time for me, at least one of
Yeah.
like, and that too for like it was like a long stretch of time, like 11 months I was not working.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it in me to talk to people about it also, like I had
Yeah.
started therapy and stuff because it was really
Yeah.
triggering me. And then I read it and it triggered me and I was like, oh. And then I just like looked and went about my day. And then next day I see like, or not even the next day, like 2 days later I see that this
Yeah.
guy has started an Instagram thing and there people are like signing up and all that. And I was like, oh my god, that is such a smart way to look at it.
Yeah.
And he's a political strategist. He's worked with ARP
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah.
He has a degree from Boston University. So like
Yeah.
a smart person to actually be doing something related to it, right?
Yeah. Also grabbing the right opportunity at the right time. Like that also I mean, I was still doubting the credibility of the person and the movement and all of that. But irrespective of that, what has happened is definitely something which is, I think, at least for
Yeah.
this last decade, it is historic. Like it hasn't happened because
Yeah.
protests come and go down so quickly in the last decade. And anyways, anti-CAA, when that was happening, COVID hit immediately. So it
Yeah.
probably only lasted for a month or lesser than that. Then the farmers protest also lasted it lasted long, but then it did
It
not
wasn't as
gain a lot.
impactful.
Yeah,
because
did not
affecting
gain
a
a lot
small
of
group.
yeah, not gaining traction and all of that. And which is what I was extremely happy about, that we are really talking about something important, which is education, which is the foundational sort of thing that you need to build your lives, your career, and how it actually increases your social capital, moves you up in the hierarchy and the ladder of the system in the country and all of that. So I think it really triggered people, which I'm really glad about.
Yeah, and before the protest on Saturday night, like my colleague called me up, like on 20th, I think was the protest, like Monday 20th. And my colleague called me up, like not colleague, my friend from one guy from DU, he called 5 people up at 1 a.m. asking, are you guys going for the protest to Delhi? And we all are not in Delhi. And I was just like, bro, it's been like years since we left DU. Like, we don't have to have that vibe anymore. But then he was like, no, I really want to go. Sonam
Yeah.
Wangchuk has been
Yeah.
fasting. I mean,
Yeah.
it is for the country. We understand. I was like, yeah, of course. But like, I was not going to take a leave and
Of
like
course.
go, right? But then once I realized how big it got on Monday, and I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense now. And then of
Yeah.
course, then it spread to multiple cities, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's
so
Bombay, Bangalore. Yeah.
yeah, I'm only actually aware of Guwahati,
Oh.
like Bombay and Delhi. Like, I'm not aware of
Okay.
other cities because these are the three
Yeah.
places I'm
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it happened in Bangalore. Why I know of Bangalore is because a lot of my colleagues are in Bangalore, and they took the second half off to go to the protest, and a lot of people in my organization are in Delhi. They did go for the protest on the Sunday, and then Monday I think a lot of them did not go, but a lot of them did go on Sunday. And so my organization is a younger organization. There are a lot of people who are younger than me, which impacts them also. Like, you know, tomorrow the organization is not there, what will they do, right? So it directly also impacts their careers. And thankfully the organization was a little more sort of, you know, open to people going for the protest and, you know, being involved in it. So that is good. So a lot of them did go on Sunday, Monday. But Bangalore, it was really big. I have a close friend there and she was there and it said it got really big. No news of police lathi charge and all that came. That only happened in Mumbai and Delhi.
And Mumbai also only, like, I think the first, second day. Then they also realized what has happened, especially when that cop threatened with drugs, threatened those two guys with drugs, implanting drugs on
Yeah.
them. Post that, I think Mumbai cops like understood that this is not something they can easily do. They're getting documented. What happened
Yeah.
with Delhi was crazy. Like all these people, like wearing, like not wearing identification, not wearing police uniform, looking like civilians, coming
Yeah.
to, you know, hitting people with like lathi charge. And also there are rules on lathi charge. Like you cannot hit
Yeah.
above the waist. And these guys had like like those keels. I don't know how to say it. Like those things
Yeah,
sticking
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, right. And they
Yeah.
use like pellet guns and stuff. It's
On
some guys.
students, on younger and people like younger than 18 and 19, you are even, you're not even looking at women, and you know, you're just going and attacking them and molesting them.
No, but
at
you know,
the
even
protest.
students is not the thing. It's just doing it on somebody who's
On-
just
yeah,
protesting,
yeah.
which is a right. It's a constitutional right, right? To
I agree.
protest. And especially at
Yeah.
Jantar Mantar, there are case laws on it.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a designated area.
The
There
spot
you're
for
doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, like there you're doing it. Of course, people can't. They blocked metros.
Yeah.
Like they blocked entries in metros so that people can't like to control movement. Right? They were
Yeah.
using facial recognition to
Yeah.
find people, and the notices were coming to people up till Monday.
That's still that
that's
is
still
still
happening.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then CJP launched the Sakshi platform, I think yesterday, which is where you go register your complaint and they'll tie you to a lawyer and all of that. So that is happening, and they've said, before sleeping, I've also been sleeping very late. So just last night, I think around 1:30 is when they posted a new sort of reel where they said that we will wait until the morning and the governments have to take, like the state governments have to take it back, the FIRs are all of that. Otherwise, we will call for a protest again. So now I'm wondering if that will happen or not, like people gathering again for a protest, because the initial cause was okay, the paper leaks that have happened, but now it's more about police brutality, how our regime is authoritarian, and you know, there are always backlashes of using the constitution in the way it should be, and you know, and silencing of students and silencing of any protest. So I'm not sure if that will happen, but I mean, what this protest, I would again say, has done is historic, and I really loved the vibe of it, like how these slogans were, and how these memes were, like, oh my god, like there was this one thing, like there was some really funny memes. So there was this Pradhan ka photo, and then there is like open to work, why is AI not taking his job. Then there was this one that Shri shared, which was his photo, CEO of not taking a hint. And I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious. Like, men plus BJP men, like, you know, never taking a hint of anything what's happening in the world, because they live in their own world in oblivion of whatever the fuck is happening outside. People are dying, they don't care. So the memes were amazing. But other than that, I think the demands were right. I'm just a little unhappy about who they have put now as the new education minister. Like,
No, but just to back it up on the demands, I feel like just resignation may not have been this should not have been the only thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because of the lathi charge and all, they moved on to other things, right? Of course, one was compensation for the victims.
Yeah.
That is fine, but like the third thing was no FIRs, right?
Yeah.
For the protesters. That deviated from the point because
I
of
agree.
the which
I
is
agree.
other than forcing accountability on a minister, what about the rest of his team, and what are they going to do in the
I
future?
agree.
Because
agree.
while that was happening, there were, I think, one other leak, like an exam leak
Yeah,
that happened
yeah,
in
yeah,
Punjab.
Punjab,
So like,
yeah.
so like, what
I
about that?
agree. I agree. I mean, the point of this leak is educational. The entire system is fucked. You need to have a better reform for the entire system. You launched the NEP in 2020. I don't think that is doing anything. UGC, I don't know what they do. Then NCRT, they are only cutting syllabus for young people, and you will not study this, you will not study Mughals, you will not do this, you will not study about rights. They are only doing this. So what is actually the entire education system, people holding the system together are doing? While the resignation obviously is a step towards telling the government that you cannot do whatever the fuck you want, but there should have been more systemic sort of demands in terms of educational reforms, like which I mean, somewhere around the lines of set up a more stricter rule for examinations, people who are leaking the papers, and all of that. And I think in the past, a lot of those recommendations have come in, but they were never enacted upon. So now the new task force that is made, I don't know what they will do, but
First, it was a special court, and
Yeah.
everybody knows, like, like these courts, like, I don't know, there's no such thing as special fast track court. Like,
What is fast
that,
track?
that theme doesn't work in India. Okay, it just does
Exactly.
not work in India.
I agree.
It's used against people only. So, like, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
feel like that. Okay, whatever that happened, but also. Yeah, let's see what the task force does, and let's see what the new minister does. I was interestingly reading that the previous minister, one of the things he had done with the syllabus was that was adding 1975 emergency and how it impacted and shaped India
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the
yeah.
syllabus. Of course, that is important. Not
Yeah.
denying that. In fact, I don't know if you remember this, but when we studied history in schools, when we were studying, we were barely taught anything after 47. We were only taught,
Yeah.
in India, history
Yeah.
ended at 47,
Yeah.
and abroad it ended around 62, like 62
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Cold War started, 91 when the Berlin Wall fell, and that is it.
Yeah.
Like, we did not have, there was nothing else that was captured, right? So I understand that they captured more of history, which is important, but because we didn't know about emergency till, at least I didn't know much about it till the time I came to 11, 12, when we were not even studying that portion of history.
Yeah. Yeah.
I read it from the news, okay, Indira Gandhi, this, that, political science, like that, but not like history,
Yeah. I think in
Yeah.
undergrad we did study the postmodern, post-independence history a little bit, but that also wasn't that detailed.
That wasn't
I
that
agree. I
detailed.
agree.
Yeah, so it's good that they changed, like, added that, but you can't remove the Mughals, right?
No, you
Like, you can't
can't.
just
I
use
agree.
them, you can't just describe them as plunderers and then remove them. They also
Yeah.
gave us a lot in terms
Agree.
of, like, they give us roads. They started, like transportation. They started a lot of
Yeah.
other things, right? Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
deny
I mean,
that.
the cultural
and can't be deleted. There's so
cultural
much architecture
assimilation,
also.
architecture,
Yeah.
art, and history that they added to the country. Like Taj Mahal, which is one of your, oh my god, Taj Mahal, one of your most important tourist site, wouldn't have been there if they weren't there. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, and you need to know the history behind it. So, I mean, I don't know what these educational reformers will do, but I am just a little bit more hopeful and less politically exhausted than I was before the protest started. And I'm also hopeful that some reforms will make sense and there will be stricter guidelines around paper leaks and overall now the government will move to more accountable systems and, you know, not just shut everyone out like how they've been doing for the last decade. So let's see.
Yeah, hopefully this is like, and I mean, just seeing
Yeah.
people on Instagram actually coming and getting memes to the streets was great. And now
Yeah,
hopefully
loved
like
it.
there is, I mean, there is something that we can hope for with,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, some change.
Yeah. I mean, I was reading one article where they used this very nice term which said the newly politicized youth, which I think makes sense because
No, but I think it was like a trigger thing. You don't think it was a
it
trigger
was
thing?
it was a trigger thing, but also with the
They were
trigger they now
belittling.
yeah, all of that trigger was there, but now when they started the protest they realized what politics is. They came on the ground to do the protest and realize what accountability is, what constitution is, what is our rights, and then people joining like Sonam Wangchuk, Shabana Azmi. I'm not talking about political parties, but real people who've been doing activism for so long. They joined in and who stand up to what Ambedkar had said, what our constitution says, and holding that up. I mean, this generation that we've been calling that they don't care, they don't read, they don't, you know, only are on Instagram. I think they did get politicized with this protest, and
Yeah.
there is the hopefulness that now that they'll keep questioning, which is sort of the entire idea of a democracy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
with
hope.
that, yes, with hope,
With
and with that, we end today.
Woo.
Okay.
Let's be hopeful today. Let's have a good day.
Yes. Yes. Good day,
Okay.
good week, good month, because we only have good things to look forward to. Like I said in the beginning of the year, 2026 is going to be my year. So it's going to be our year.
Yeah.
All of you
It's
and
going
me.
to be all of the youth and us. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Us. Yeah. You were not that hopeful in the beginning of 2026.
I wasn't.
But
I'm still
Yeah.
not, but a little bit hopeful with the protest. So let's hope.
good stuff.
Hopefully,
Woke up with the world on my mind. Coffee's brewing.